Are you interested in what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on aircrafts and liveries? Then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's look what's new. This week, not too many items, likely due to the release of Flight Simulator 2024. But as we all know, some people will stay on 2020 due to multiple reasons. So that's why I decided also to continue with these videos. The first one is the A320neo V2 liveries special pack Brazil from Asos. It contains 11 liveries from Brazilian Airlines for the A320 V2, right? Also known as the Unibuilds V2, Unibuilds A320, with high resolution textures and high level of detail, 4K and 8K, right? So what are the included liveries? Well, a lot of the usual ones, like the Donald Duck, the Mickey Mouse, the Minnie Mouse, the Brazil flag, the LATAM, the Brazil flag from LATAM. And there are also some other things, like a new custom PW engine, new high resolution decals of fuselage, realistic decals with 2 languages, new windshield textures, new engine polygon, but I think it's polygon, not sure, texture, different between engine types PB and LEIP, and unmirrored wings. And that will result in this, right? So you've got multiple liveries which you can use, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, etc. Really cool. If you like that, then you can now buy this package and apply it to Flight Simulator. Then the next one is from RP Simulations. It's the Aero AB15. It's a single-engine, high-wing, light utility monoplane developed and manufactured by the Argentine aircraft producer Aero. So what's so cool in it? Well, there are a lot of features included. First of all, the high-detailed custom model with 4K PBR textures. 4 liveries will be included, as well as there will be a tablet, which is available for the aircraft operations and checklist. And there's the GPS option, right? So you can activate GPS. So if we scroll down, we can see some pictures of the aircraft, and this is how it looks like, right? So really simple one, but also pretty nice one, right? Here you can see the other liveries. Let's see if they also add some pictures about the inside of the aircraft, because that's also something we are always wanting to see, right? We want to see the insides of the aircraft. Here we can see some screenshots from the outside and a little bit from the inside, but still it looks pretty cool. So unfortunately, not that many pictures. Well, here we have some pictures, right? A lot of gouges are there. There are some radio systems developed. There are some buttons. Also, there are some hidden planes, right? Or some blank planes where you don't have any items or instruments. Here's a tablet which they talked about, which contains the checklist. And also the options, right? So you can switch on, for example, the pitot cover. You can remove the chocks. You can switch on the AS for 30 GPS, as well as show the pilot on and off. So these are really the aircraft options which you can select from the, let's say, flight pad or say a flight pad or tablet, whatever you call it. Then the next one is from F7 Simulations, is the Ask-21. The Ask-21 is a popular German 2-seater glider, first built in 1979. It is primarily used for beginner instruction and aerobatics training, as well as the transitioning pilots from older wooden gliders like the K8 to modern single-seat composite gliders. So what are the included liveries? 3 different panel layouts, 6 liveries, authentic custom sounds, realistic flight models, custom variometer and yaw string, wingtip smoke, aerobatic variant, right? So if you want to play the aerobatic, then you can still do that. Fully animated and clickable, working canopy and locks, detailed manual, as well as a paint kit, so you can paint your own aircraft. There are some new updates already announced, like the Imperial instruments, the custom Alex 9070, as well as more custom sounds and refinement. That's coming soon. But further on the roadmap, there will be a native Flight Simulator 2024 version. So keep that also in mind. So if you are not playing Flight Simulator 2020 yet, but you want to move to 2024, then you can also use this one as soon as they release the update. And here we can see some screenshots, right? The gouges are there. The cockpit looks really clean. Also the outside looks pretty cool. This is the aerobatic one, right? Where you can see, let's say, those nice flares behind it. Some more liveries. So a really nice aircraft, right? A simple one. So if you love to fly with gliders, then this could be an option for you to buy, because this is, I would say, a new one which wasn't there before, and adds a new glider to Flight Simulator 2020 and in the future also to Flight Simulator 2024. Then the next one is the B1 jet from Quickflight. It's a military aircraft, as you can see. It's renowned for its speed and power, has been crafted by industry veterans, bringing you top-tier interactive and accessible flight experience. So what's included? The CFD flight model injection, right? Realistic aerodynamic performance using advanced CFD for more immersive flight dynamics. The functional CDU with flight planning, so you can also do the flight planning inside this aircraft. Aerodynamical response to wing swept. There's a brand new TCAS with TA and RA, right? So the traffic and resolution advisories. Fully functional hydraulic and bleed air, simulating air electronic systems, supersonic flight systems, multifunctional displays, the MFDs, 6 of them, and there's the classic navigation systems, such as for ILS, ADF, and TACOM, which are supported. If you love to fly using the autopilot, then there's also autopilot and the PFD. So you can use the autopilot with heading, nav, GPS, altitude, and approach modes, and there are the MSFS liveries which are included. So going over the details, right, here's one of the liveries. So the American flag. Here we can see the detailed engines, and as you can see, this, I would say, modeling looks really, really cool. There are a lot of details, as you can see. Also this one, right, the American flag. Also the usage, right, on those liveries looks pretty cool. This is the inside of the cockpit, where you can also see that there are a lot of buttons which you can use. I'm not sure if everything has been animated, right? So that's something which you need to keep in mind, that not all of them might work. I do think that most, let's say, primary tools will work, but not all of them. So that's something to keep in mind. So don't be disappointed if you can't, say, use all the buttons in this nice aircraft, the Quickflight, or the B1 jet from Quickflight. Then we've got the Spot S30, if I'm correct, from Captain Sim. They released, let's say, an old aircraft, which has high detailed and accurate model of the original aircraft, high resolution 8K textures, toggleable options such as wing damage, fuselage damage, wheel chocks, tie down ropes, body panels, and the cargo boxes, barrels, and toolboxes. There are 8K liveries included, the USAS, the Belgium, and the France, and there are some more things about the cockpit, etc. So this is how the aircraft looks like, right? So wooden cockpit with only gouges, as you can see, and this is the outside, right? This is just one of those liveries which is included. Also here you can see the options which you can set, for example, the wing damage, the fuselage damage. Several other options are there which you can customize. And here's the French version, right? You can recognize on the French flag on the tail of the aircraft. So a pretty nice one, right? Also, if you use a French one, you can see that this is in French. At least that's what I think, because I didn't find any other things. You can see that the wings can also be damaged if you're flying too hard, right? If you're being very rough to your aircraft. So also keep that in mind, that you need to watch out while flying this nice aircraft, which is the Spot S13 by Captain Sim. Then the next one is, say, a livery pack for this same aircraft, also by Captain Sim. United Kingdom, Italy, Czech Air Force, Japan, and the Turkish Air Force. And here you can see how those liveries look like. So a lot of liveries for this new aircraft, against, I would say, pretty low price, I would say. And with that, we're already at the end, right? Only 6 new items to the marketplace, but again, that's likely due to the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 release. If you're now more interested in, for example, some scenery enhancements or some new updated airports, then have a look at the description of this video, because there's a link to that video where you can see those details. Thanks for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you back next time.